everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class Rescue Bots Chase. Yes, Chase from Rescue Bots. I'm so happy that Rescue Bots is finally getting the love it deserves in the Legacy line. But before we take a deeper look at this figure, we're going to show up some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Chase, Rescue Bots Chase, fully transformed into his vehicle mode. Yes! For the longest time, I have been asking Hasbro to release some proper mainline Rescue Bots. And finally, in the Legacy United line, Rescue Bots is finally getting some mainline figures, some proper mainline figures. I don't count medics. I do not count medics because medics is not really an official Rescue Bots universe figure in the Legacy line, because they just say his name is Autobot Medics. That's it. It's not. I mean, it's based on the Rescue Bots character of the same name, but the proper medics that appears in Rescue Bots is the one from Rescue Bots Academy. So yeah, I don't really count medics. Medics is the nephew of Ratchet, by the way. But here he is. Here is Chase, our first official mainline Rescue Bots figure in the Legacy line, and I am so incredibly happy about this. You know, I have binge watched the whole Rescue Bots show, and I still love it to this day. It's still a fun, entertaining show. It's so good, in my opinion. Yes, there are no Decepticons, unless you want to count. You want to count Bounce, the Minicon that appeared in Rescue Bots at one moment. If you want to count him as a Decepticon, go ahead, but no, he's not a Decepticon. It was never stated that he was a Decepticon, but again, a lot of the Cyclone Minicons in RID 2015, they were Decepticons in that show. Because they did say Cyclones are usually unaligned, but if you've seen RID 2015, you will notice a lot of the Cyclones are Decepticons. They have Decepticon symbols on them. Except for Backtrack and Ransack. They don't have Decepticon symbols on them, but the toys are Decepticons, so I don't know what to make of it anymore. But anyway, but anyway, going back to Chase here, yeah, he looks really good in his vehicle mode, and I really hope we get more mainline Rescue Bots figures in this Legacy line, like Boulder, Blades, Heatwave, Quick Shadow, Blur, High Tide, you know, Servo, Salvage, and even like Rescue Bots versions of Sideswipe, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. They could get figures in the Legacy line. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm loving this figure already. Just the fact that it's a proper Rescue Bots mainline figure, and it makes me so incredibly happy. I mean, it is a muscle car, it's a police car like he was in the show, and yeah, looks very good. Looks very good in my opinion. A lot of the design cues are quite similar to other characters like Prime Cliff Jumper and a little bit of Prime Wheeljack in the taillights. You know, that design, this design trait is very similar to Prime Wheeljack. So I don't know, maybe this mold will become Prime Cliff Jumper and Prime Wheeljack in the future. Who knows? A lot of people have been saying that this is going to be Lockdown. I don't know. I don't see this as Lockdown. I see this as a Prime Cliff Jumper because of the smokestacks here, the pipes, and a little bit of space here for an Autobot logo. So yeah, very cool. And you can see his badge just right up front. One thing that is kind of unfortunate that is Chase does not have his proper Rescue Bots logo. It's just a regular Autobot logo. That's it. It would have been better if this was a proper Rescue Bot symbol. Just saying, you know, just saying. But yeah, and he does roll quite well. He does roll quite well. For a quick size comparison, here we have Chase compared with his other wave mates like Bumblebee, well, animated Bumblebee, and the Infinite Universe Magnus. So you can see how they look together. I just need Windblade to complete the first 4 Legacy United Deluxe wave. You know, I just need Windblade, and we're done with the Legacy United Wave 1 Deluxes. So yeah, but there we go. That's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Now he does include an accessory of his own. He includes the Power Up and Energize weapon. It's the claw. It is one of the Power Up energized weapons that he used in the show, and that's pretty cool. I like the fact that he comes with the Power Up and energized weapon, and of course the claws, they can be removable if you really want them to, and you can actually plug them in to this section right here if you want. So that's pretty cool. These lights here on the sides of the doors, they are removable. You can remove them if you want to, but I prefer to leave them there for the car mode because they're supposed to be there. And then you can store the this weapon here in car mode, and just plug this to the port there, and there's your storage. Yeah, it looks totally ridiculous, but hey, it's a Cybertronian, so of course the weapons can store however they want. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, so I'm just gonna leave this off to the side because we'll take a look at this even more when we get down to robot mode. And speaking of which, we'll transform this guy into his robot mode right now. So you don't need to remove these if you don't want to, so I'm gonna test myself and see if I can actually transform this guy without popping this off. I think I have done it before. So but okay, so first things first, I want to untap this smokestack, this section here with the smokestacks and everything. So just untap all this and bring this up, and untap this, bring that up, and we got that done. So now we can take the arms and we can free that up, free the arms up, and just untap the back section right here, like so, and then just rotate the arms around, just like that. Then we can take the whole front part of the car, just bring this out, and then rotate the legs down, like so. I'm gonna need to zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. So now we can take the whole leg section here, just untap them, and just rotate the legs forward, just like that. I love the engineering in the legs here. The transformation of the legs is very cool. So what you want to do here is you want to bring up this headlight section right here, like so, and then you want to take these this heel spur and just bring it out like that, and then you want to untap this right here. This is the foot, to become the foot, and then you can take this whole section right here, just bring this up, and then we'll close all that up, and then use that ankle tilt to get the foot ready to go. And that is it for the leg transformation. Yeah, very cool engineering with the legs. I love how that comes together. Very nice. So you want to do the same thing on the other side. Just bring out the heel spur, and then you want to untap the foot like so, and then just bring this up, collapse all this in, and then close this section up, and there we go. There we have the legs all done and ready. So now we can take the windshield section here, and we can just take this whole piece right here, just rotate this down like that, and you want to take the arms and bring them up, they will clip into place, and then the chest piece will just clip in like so, and then you're going to take the head and rotate it 180, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. So there we go. There we have Chase. I do need to raise up the camera so we can see the full robot, and just give me a minute, give me a second, and there we go, there we have Chase fully transformed into his robot mode, and that looks really good. That looks real good in my opinion. That is very evocative of the source material here, very accurate to the source material, and I'm very pleased with how this came out. So let's get in close here. So we can take a look at the head sculpt here, and yeah, that is a good looking Chase head sculpt. I'm loving it. You got the gold police badge on top, like in the show. You got the blue visor and everything, and yeah, he's got the siren on his back, just like in the show. And yeah, very nicely done. You know, it's quite accurate. This is exactly how I remember him from the show. this is exactly how I remember Chase. It looks good. Looks very good. I'm very impressed. The wings are not accurate to the show. The wings are just this toy's flaw. Because you know, there's nothing else you can do with the wings, and they're just out there, obvious. But hey, I mean, if you're looking from the front, it's not that obvious. You don't really see the wings, but if you turn him around, oh yeah, they're there. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate for Chase, but yeah, because the wings do limit some arm articulation a little bit, but we'll go into that in a bit. But all in all, looks very good. Yeah, especially the legs. The legs, I love how the legs come together. Like the engineering in the legs is just genius, absolute genius in my opinion. So now let's talk about the articulation with this figure. The head is on a ball joint, I believe, so you can rotate it for 360. Can look up a little bit, can't really look down. I mean, can look down a little bit. You would think that the arms can do a full 360, but the wings do get in the way, so you can only move, like, rotate that far and rotate back only that far. And unfortunately, on this arm, it doesn't really stay clipped in. Unfortunately, it's very easy to undo the arm section right here. So at least this side, it stays in quite well, quite solid, but this side does not want to stay in for some reason. I don't get it, I don't understand, but hey, it is what it is. Well, QC happens. Do they happen all the time? No, but they do happen sometimes. But so yeah, a little bit of QC there for the arm there, but it is what it is. It's okay. If you don't move the arm that much, then you're not gonna notice the arm undo itself. So anyway, the arms, see, the arms can move in and out. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have an elbow joint, about 90 degrees of bend. And there is a joint at the wrist. No wrist swivel, but the hands can move inward. Which is odd because this joint is not even useful for the transformation. You don't even use this for transformation. So I don't understand why this is the case. Maybe it's to hold the weapon. I don't know. I don't really know. So he does have a waist rotation, which is quite nice. The legs can move up. Can't talk right now. The legs can move up that far, can move back that far. They can pretty much do the full splits. There's a thigh swivel. There's a knee bend right there, and there is your ankle tilt. Although it tilts outward more so than inward, but there's a little bit of ankle tilt right there. So yeah, all in all, he's quite poseable, despite this arm doesn't want to. Unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. I might be doing something wrong. I'm not sure. I might be doing something wrong, but I think I got everything right. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about the accessories here, so that we can see how the accessories are used. So, like I said, you can remove one of the claws and just plug this into the lights right here, to these little blasters, or you can use the little blasters and you can put it into his hands, and have him use, and you can make Chase use them as handheld weapons if you really want to. I don't know why you would want to do that, because he's never done that in the show, so I'm just gonna keep this plugged in into his into the side of his forearms like that. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. And then what I'm gonna do with the claw is that oh yeah, and of course the way the claw works for the arm, for the hand here, normally you would think that this post would go into the port into his hand, but no, it don't do that. It doesn't do that. What it does is that this whole gap section right here will clip on to the hand like this, like so. Just slide this on like that, and there we go. He can use his weapon, and he can say, "Power up and energize!" Hey! I've always wanted to say that, but anyway, that's pretty cool. So yeah, very nice incorporation of the power up and energize weapon right there. Although it would have made more sense if this weapon was covering the whole hand right here, the whole forearm, would have made more sense, but it's still pretty cool. So pretty cool that it can do the power up and energize thing. Yay! And that makes me very, very happy. So yeah, all in all, very nicely done figure in my opinion. So now let us bring in some size comparisons. And there you go. There is Chase compared with his wave mates so far. We got Magnus and animated Bumblebee, and again, still need Windblade. Still need Windblade. But there we go. That is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Rescue Bots Chase. And overall, this is a very, very good figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks good. The vehicle mode looks wonderful in my opinion. I love the vehicle mode especially. The articulation is quite well done as well. But the arms are a little bit limited due to the backpack, the wings. The wings could have been folded away a little bit better. I mean, me personally, I don't really care about the backpack. But the wings definitely do hinder the arm articulation a little bit, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. He still can move around, he still can be posed. The legs especially is so free. They are so free that you can actually bend his legs so much and you can just pose him around however you want. Have him do high kicks. Do whatever you want with this figure. I mean, just pose him however you want. Love the power up and energize accessory. I just love that. I'm glad that they kept that for this figure. I really hope that when they do other Rescue Bots figures in the Legacy line, I really want them to have the power up energized weapons, but have like different for each Rescue Bot. So they can actually have all the types of weapons, like the foam cannon, the water cannon, and all that stuff. Just make all the power up energized weapons come with the Rescue Bots. Just for each member is a different type of weapon, you know. Have Chase come with a claw, Heat Wave will come with the water cannon and everything, or Quick Shadow will come with a foam cannon. Whatever, yeah, whatever. I mean, hey, anything can happen. Transformation is pretty smooth. It's intuitive, and it's quite enjoyable. So definitely, he's definitely a fun figure to mess with. Love the leg transformation. The leg transformation is a treat. That is good engineering right there. I love how that comes together. Very, very nice. Very nicely done. As far as the arms go, the arms, the right arm is very solid, but the left arm likes to droop a bit. It likes to come undone like this. So it likes to come undone sometimes when you're not careful. So that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, that's my copy of the toy. If you get your copy of Chase and you're good with the arms not being undone and drooping, good for you. Unfortunately, my copy is suffering from this. Unfortunate. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, the left arm only. The left arm is only suffering from that. But otherwise, other than that, he's a solid figure. He's a fun figure, and I'm very happy to have him in the collection. Very nice to have proper mainline Rescue Bots in the collection here, and I really hope they do more. Really hope they do more in the future. So, now, if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give him a solid 8 out of 10. Why? Because the left arm drooping when I'm not careful, and of course the arms being limited due to the wings in the backpack area right there. So yeah, those are the two cons from this figure. Other than that, everything else is good, solid, and everything just works. Everything just works as it should. So alright, so yeah, 8 out of 10. Very good score. So alright, I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my new videos coming up in the future. And there will be a link to the Legacy Reviews playlist in the description down below, so do feel free to check that out at your own free time. And make sure to comment on your thoughts on this figure. What do you think of this figure? Make sure to use the comment section down below. Make sure to do that. Yeah, I would like to hear from the lot of you. I love to hear from you, from the fans and everything. What do you think of this figure? Do you think this is a good figure? Do you think this is worthy to be in your collection? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Please let me know. And of course, be sure to smash the like button. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Rescue Bots Chase. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to the other one, and I'll see you guys next time. Roll to the rescue!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.